What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. For those of you that don't know who this man is, this is Busi, formerly known as Little Boosie, and now known as Boosie Badazz. And he's a rapper, famous rapper, been around for a long time. And some of you might know that he recently got infamous for making a couple of comments regarding what's his name, Dwayne Wade's kid, who is apparently transgender now. And on a side note, I really think that Gabrielle Union, Dwayne Wade's wife, is the mastermind behind that, but that's cause for another fucking video. But anyway, why I'm making this video, some of y'all might have heard, this dude, Busi, went on to the Breakfast Club and he was being interviewed by these guys, and he essentially isn't going to apologize for what he said. And I got to say, man, Nas has a song called Last Real Nigga Alive, and he's talking about himself, and I got to take that title away from Nas for a minute. I got to give it to Busi, man, because for a guy that is in the limelight somewhat, and for him not to back down, especially nowadays, is a fucking blessing. It's a breath of fresh fucking air. You know what I mean? And let me say this before I go any further. Please don't leave any comments saying that, you know, I'm a homophobe or a transphobe. That's not the case at all. Because if you knew me personally, I'm the last person you would ever call that. But one thing that is to be said is the fact that you have a guy in the name of Busi that is holding on to his integrity, or has integrity, I should say. You know what I mean? Because nowadays in the industry, if you're famous or anything, you have to follow a certain narrative. You can't break from it. And if you do, you have to tuck in your dick, tuck in your balls, and you have to apologize and go on a whole apology tour and say, I'm sorry. I mean, we see this happening with people like Kevin Hart, for example, who will forever be stuck in that maelstrom that he's in right now. But I'm not even going to go into that. I've done videos on that. But I mean, it's so good to hear someone saying, listen, this is how I feel. And what else was interesting about this whole situation is while he was on the Breakfast Club, he was being asked about this shit. Well, actually, he kind of brought it up, and he was talking about, you know, of course I took some hits, you know, and he's referring to there was a situation where he went to Planet Fitness, and they kicked him out because I guess one of the staff members felt some type of way, or I believe the staff member was homosexual or whatever, so they kicked him out. And let me say this to Busi, I doubt you see this video, but in case you are gonna watch it, listen, go to a real gym. Fuck Planet Fitness, man. Go to a real fucking gym where you're allowed to like drop weights and you're allowed to breathe heavy and you're allowed to squat and everything. Or I mean, you got some stacks, so you know, get a home gym or whatever. Don't go to Planet Fitness. That's such a bad look for multiple reasons. But he, you know, certain, I guess he lost sponsorships or whatever. Certain people don't want to fuck with him. But I love the fact that he's sticking to his guns. He goes, listen, I said what I said. I meant what I said. And look up his original rant if you want to hear it. It's hilarious, but it's also true what he's saying. And what else? Oh, yeah, the fact that he was talking about how Jay-Z wanted to do like a conference call, I guess, with Dwayne Wade on the line. And he was like, nah, I don't want to talk. Nah, tell Jay-Z I don't want to talk. Fuck that. He was like, I don't care if Jesus Christ calls me. I said what I said, and that's that. And let me tell you something. I may not be a fan of Busi musically, but the man Boosie, I love him. I could respect this dude. You know what I mean? Because look, you got to draw a line in the stand, and you got to say, hey, look, uh, I'm willing to stand by my ideals or my morals and ethics, and I'm not budging. Because a lot of people nowadays, because of their guap, they gotta bend. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I just want to shout them out real quick. Some of y'all know this. This is kind of, well, nowadays it's considered old news, even though it's like a couple of days old. But I really wanted to do a video shouting this dude out. Because again, like I said, there's a lot of y'all that, well, not so much y'all, but in the mainstream and in the limelight that like to suck dick in a sense, and I mean that literally and figuratively. All right, so that's it. Real quick video. Y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Follow me on BitChute and Brighteon, and share this on social media. All right, that's it. Peace, bitches.